Desire is the fire that fuels ambition. It's what gets us up in the morning and pushes us through the hardest nights. Desire is what makes the impossible feel possible. History, innovation, greatness, all born from the spark of desire. But here's the truth no one talks about. Desire alone is dangerous. Desire without direction becomes obsession. Desire without discipline becomes destruction. Desire without values turns people into shadows of who they once were. So yes, desire has power, but only when it's channeled. Power without control is chaos. But power with purpose, that's evolution. Don't just want more, want better. Don't just burn with desire, ignite something that lasts. Today I want to talk to you about something that lives in all of us, something that shapes destinies, changes lives, and carves out legacies. Something so powerful that it can create empires or destroy them. That thing is desire. Yes, desire. The burning, relentless hunger that lives deep inside your chest. The whisper in your mind that says, you were made for more. The fire that refuses to be put out no matter how cold the world gets. But I'm not here to give you cliches. I'm not going to throw motivational quotes at you and walk off the stage. I want to show you the real power of desire, how it builds, how it breaks, and how, when channeled, it can completely transform your life. So let me start with a story. The boy with a dream. There once was a boy who grew up poor. His family barely scraped by. He wore the same shoes for years. His school books were always secondhand, and lunch was sometimes just a slice of bread and a prayer. But that boy had something nobody could see. Desire. Not just to survive, but to rise. Not just to escape poverty, but to make something of himself that would silence the laughter of those who mocked him. He didn't have connections. He didn't have money. He didn't have opportunity. But he had desire. And that was enough. He stayed up late reading books under street lamps when the electricity was cut. He worked part-time jobs as a teenager and used the money to buy his first used laptop. He applied to scholarships obsessively until one day, finally, he got in. Fast forward 15 years, that same boy is now standing on stages like this, inspiring others. That boy was me. Desire got me here. And if you've ever had a moment in your life where you said to yourself, I know I can do more, be more, have more, then you have it too. What is desire, really? Let's be clear, desire is not a wish. Wishing is passive. Desire is active. Wishing says, it would be nice. Desire says, it must happen. Desire is the root of all success. It's the spark behind every invention, every breakthrough, every revolution. The Wright brothers didn't just wish to fly. They desired it so much they crashed dozens of times and still got back up. Nelson Mandela didn't just wish for freedom. He desired it so deeply, he was willing to spend 27 years in prison. People who change the world are not driven by casual wants. They are fueled by unshakable desire. The anatomy of desire. Desire is emotional, yes, but it's not just about feelings. It has a structure, a formula, and when you understand it, you can master it. Let me break it down. 1. Clarity. You cannot desire something you're vague about. Vague goals lead to vague results. You must get crystal clear on what you want. Do you want to be rich? How rich? Do you want to be fit? What does that look like? Do you want success? Define it. 2. Emotion. Desire comes from emotion. You have to feel it. Logic makes you think, but emotion makes you act. What makes you come alive? What breaks your heart? What would you risk failing at 1,000 times just to taste it once? That's where your true desire lives. 3. Action. Desire without action is fantasy. Desire demands proof. And that proof is work, consistency, sacrifice. Your feet must move in the direction of your fire, the hidden enemy of desire. Now let's talk about what kills desire. It's not laziness, it's not failure, it's not even fear, it's comfort. Comfort is the silent killer of dreams. It's the warm blanket that slowly smothers your fire. It convinces you that good enough is good enough. Desire thrives in discomfort. It grows in resistance. The moment you choose ease over effort, you start burying your desire alive. If you want to reignite it, do one thing today that scares you. Step into discomfort. That's where the fire waits. The dark side of desire. Here's the twist. Because every great power has a dark side. Desire without purpose becomes obsession. Desire without empathy becomes greed. Desire without self-awareness becomes self-destruction. We've seen people chase fame and lose their identity. Chase money and lose their morals. Chase success and lose themselves. So here's the golden rule. Let your desire serve something greater than just yourself. Desire and destiny. You see, you were not born to play small. You were not born just to survive life, pay bills, and die. You were born to live fully, create boldly, and love deeply. That's the real purpose of desire, to lead you to your destiny. But here's the deal. Desire knocks, destiny waits. But only you can open the door. It's not your parents' job, not your partner's, not your boss's. It's yours. If you want it, go get it. No more excuses. No more waiting for permission. No more blaming your past, your upbringing, your environment. You are not a product of your circumstances. You are a product of your desire. Reigniting the flame. Some of you may be thinking, I used to have desire, but I lost it. Life got heavy, responsibilities piled up, dreams faded. Listen to me, it's not gone, it's just buried. But desire is a fire that never truly dies. It's waiting for you to breathe on it again. So how do you reignite it? Get still, listen to your soul, remember your younger self. What did they want? Forgive your past, let go of the weight, set a new vision, something worth running toward. Take one small step. Desire grows with motion. You don't need to know every step of the journey. You just need to take the next one. The power is yours. Let me ask you something. If you had just 1 year left to live, what would you pursue? What would you stop tolerating? What would you dare to do? You already know the answer. You feel it in your chest right now. That's desire speaking. That's your soul's GPS saying, turn this way. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need every resource. You just need desire and the courage to follow it. Your time is now. Look around you. The world doesn't need more people going through the motions. It needs people on fire. People who say, I'm not here to settle. I'm here to shine. I'm not here to survive, I'm here to lead. I'm not here to follow someone else's script. I'm here to write my own. That power is in you, right now. Not in 10 years, not after a promotion, not when someone finally sees your worth. It's in you today. Your job is simple. Fan the flame, feed the fire, follow the desire. Desire is not just a fleeting emotion, but a relentless inner force that compels you to chase your potential, even when the odds seem stacked against you and failure whispers louder than hope. When nurtured with vision, consistency, and courage, desire becomes the spark that ignites revolutions, creates legacies, and turns ordinary individuals into extraordinary leaders. The true strength of desire lies not in the intensity of your passion at the beginning, but in your refusal to let it die when life tests your resolve again and again. Every invention, every masterpiece, every breakthrough in human history began not with a plan, not with resources, but with the undeniable flame of desire burning in someone's soul. Desire is the root of ambition, the mother of innovation, and the heartbeat of resilience. It breathes life into every dream that dares to exist beyond the limits of logic. Without desire, talent lays dormant, potential remains untapped, and greatness becomes a missed opportunity buried beneath the weight of comfort and procrastination. The moment you decide to fully honor your desires is the moment you begin living with purpose, direction, and a sense of inner power that no external circumstance can take away. It is desire that transforms sleepless nights into stepping stones, rejections into redirections, and pain into purpose-driven progress. Those who achieve the unthinkable are not always the most gifted, but the ones whose desire is so fierce that they refuse to settle, quit, or let their dreams be silenced. Desire does not ask for permission. It crashes through barriers, breaks traditions, and often demands you sacrifice your comfort to embrace the growth you crave. There is a fire within you, often buried under fear or forgotten by routine, and that fire is your desire waiting for you to remember who you are and what you're capable of becoming. If you want to experience transformation, not the kind that just changes your life but reshapes your identity, then you must surrender to your deepest desires and follow where they lead. Your desire is your compass, your anchor, and your fuel. Ignore it and you drift. Follow it and you rise. When your desire is bigger than your fear, you become unstoppable, unshakable, and undeniably aligned with your higher purpose. So I leave you with this. The world is waiting for the you that's still inside. Not the one shaped by fear, not the one silenced by doubt, but the one driven by pure, unstoppable desire. You don't have to see the whole path, you just have to take the first step. So, what do you desire? Go get it. Because if you don't, you'll spend the rest of your life wondering, what if I had? Thank you.